Namaste, my beautiful twin flames. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, helping you enhance your spiritual well-being. So it's time for another twin flame reading, and I'm just going to prepare the space. And while I'm preparing the space and pre-shuffling the cards, I invite you to get into a mindful moment and take some deep breaths and get centered so that you can truly connect with the resonance of this reading. Okay, as always, I'm going to start with the Rumi Oracle. I did pre-shuffle, but I always shuffle on camera for you. So let's get started on this twin flame reading. This is a timeless reading. Please, and it is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave in peace what does not. And Al'uza, star of Venus. Now, I do know that Venus is favorably aspected to Mars right now, so that is definitely good vibes for twin flame energy. So let's get started on what Rumi says about this energy that we're experiencing right now. Al'uza, the ancient shining one, also known as the star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions, of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even in a spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her, which is not fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. Let's see. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the path of others too, for in truth, that's that sun energy, there is one path and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment, to grow spiritually, and you live your life accordingly. And I'm just going to say this as this kind of popped into my head as I was reading that. Oftentimes, the divine feminine feels like she needs to convince her divine counterpart of their connection. That is not your job. If your divine counterpart experiences the connection differently than you, they may not be consciously aware. So just focus on you and how you're moving through this journey. I am working on the second video of my twin flame information series, and I've been promising you all for a while that I would do that. I'm just kind of collecting my thoughts and breaking them down into 10 different episodes so that I can walk you through the deeper understanding of this journey and give you the best guidance possible to help you navigate it. So let's get on with the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle and see what's going on in the connection. I feel like the Venus is really focusing on the divine feminine energy in both the counterparts, and I feel like there is an opportunity for some communication. However, we need to keep it heart-centered. If you have a fear-based energy, you're going to attract fear-based energy from your counterpart. Remember, they're your mirror. They're your divine mirror to help illuminate what you need to do in order to grow. Honor your agreement, mission in motion. That's for the divine masculine energy. Honor your agreement. Divine feminine, there's intense change. You could have gone through a false twin flame to prepare you for the incoming twin flame. What the false twin flame does is help you get into more of an aligned state in order to be more receptive and magnetize your twin flame, your true twin flame in. I'm not a big believer in false twin flames. I believe that there are soulmates that come in, karmic soulmates that come in to help you prepare for the twin flame experience, because for some people it's very overwhelming to the nervous system. All right, for the connection, let's see. Transformation. Battle of head versus heart. And that's where I feel like there is some issue with this connection, is that maybe the divine feminine is coming at it from the aspect of, I want to convince you of this connection. We're twin flames. We're meant to be together. That often happens. And when I have people reach out and are interested in getting a personal reading for their own guidance, oftentimes because they've been kind of blocked by their twin, because they've been reaching out trying to convince their twin of the connection, and that can be really hurtful when it kind of backfires. And I feel like the divine feminine's kind of coming at it like, let me convince the twin, and then the divine masculine, being more in their masculine energy, are like, I have no idea what that means. We'll pull for the masculine using the Light Seers Tarot. This card stayed on the deck. Yeah, see, this is all about being in the headspace. The divine masculine is thinking about what they're having to do right now. They may feel the connection at a subconscious level, but they may not be consciously aware of it. Let's see, what is their mission in motion? It feels like they're very hyper-focused on something in their life. Yeah, maybe getting kind of trapped in the thought wheel of just trying. I feel like they're very scrambled. Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're having difficulty getting clarity because they have so many things conflicting in their thoughts, not understanding what's happening. Maybe they're going through a transformation. There's that fear-based energy. That Four of Pentacles, there's the resistance right there. They're putting up a lot of resistance, which means if you're in the push-pull dynamic, then you are feeling like, I got to push in. I've got to be able to convince them. I want this to make sense to them so that they can step into their mission with me. And yeah, you know all about that. Why is this card not wanting to come out? Nine of Cups. I feel like it wanted to come out in the challenge position because they're having difficulty trying to find some sort of inner peace, inner life satisfaction, because they're going through so many turbulent things. They're in a mental loop that is making it very difficult to even think about the connection, because they're just struggling. I feel like they've let themselves down in some way, that they had this expectation of what their life was going to look like, and now that they've gone through that kind of transformation process, the towers that crumble all of those old matrix built structures in their life, they are now kind of looking and saying, you know, this is not what see, there's the Knight of Wands. They feel like they've really let themselves and others down. Their expectations of themselves, they feel like they've been defeated. There's the Seven of Swords. This is just not Seven of Wands. I mean, I'm feeling for the masculine energy right now. There's huge disappointment here. Huge disappointment in how they they're seeing their lives, how they're looking at what's happened, how their journey has, you know, not culminated the way they thought. You know, I worked so hard. I really deserved something good here, and it's almost like they don't see it as a transformation. They see it as punishment. And there is just nothing. It feels like happiness is being withheld from them. That's how they perceive it. I just feel for them. Seven of Pentacles. They are just needing some time to reanalyze and regroup and kind of re-administer a new paradigm in their life energy, because it just feels, their life feels sucky right now, just saying. It's a huge disappointment. Huge disappointment. All right, so what's with this false twin flame being in a relationship? So this may be that you're coming out of a relationship, or you thought that the twin that you had was your twin and it was actually not. Like I said, I don't really believe in false twins. I believe in really intense karmics that come in feeling like they're twin flames, but they're really not. They're a karmic. They're there to teach you something. There's the Six of Emotions. There is definitely a karmic soulmate that has come in, and it was to help fortify you for the twin flame journey. Two of Wands. It was in preparation. There's that moon energy. Jupiter is aspecting the sun right now. That's what I was referring to with the Rumi deck. The sun is in Virgo right now, and Jupiter is in Gemini, and they're squaring today, and I feel like that's what that is. This is Pisces energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces. These two came out, Eight of Voices, Three of Voices. I feel like you're feeling kind of resentful that this person wasn't your authentic twin. You both got Eight of Swords. Ooh, Page of Inspiration. Yeah, you feel, there's a part of you that feels like you should have known better. Now, I don't know what just happened with the lights, but my lights haven't dimmed at all. That's strange. I look at it and it looks so much darker. There's the death energy. There's that transformation of this intense change. And Eight of Emotions. Yeah, it's look at how these two cards kind of correlate. You have that void, and you had that moon. See how they would just fit just nicely in there, having the same kind of color combination. This almost feels like that you are trying, you were hoping that this twin energy would fill a void. And there's this disappointment for you too. So both are experiencing this disappointment. And don't get caught up in it. Just don't get caught up in it. Let's pull from the connection. I'm going to go ahead and use the, that was the Muse Tarot, by the way. I'm going to use the Totally Zen Journey Tarot. And this is by Cassie Ooh. And I want to find out about this transformation. We have the death and transformation, but I feel like it's being led by the divine feminine energy. It's like you're not communicating on the same wavelength. There's the Lovers. See, look, there's that fire energy. One's got an apple, the other one's got a flame. One's like, you know, you're the apple of my eye, and the other one is saying, well, you're the passion in my heart. But it's almost like they just aren't connecting on the same, it's not the same love language that they're using. One is like, one may have a love language of an act of service that's more masculine, where the feminine is like, I need, you know, sweet talk, you know, I need passionate embraces. So that's what I'm feeling like. There's the Emperor. All right, so we have Gemini energy at Mercury, and Mercury is now direct. So it is the union of opposites, and they're overcoming some sort of challenge with this transformation, and they are having to learn to align the communication to where each other feels understood. That's important to know. The Emperor being feels like that's the expansion. That's Mars energy. Like I said, Venus and Mars are favorably aspected. Here's the Queen of Swords. Okay, there's a bit of sharpness here. So this could be an argument, and that is in the astrology at the time I'm doing this reading. There is some sort of, with the sun aspecting Jupiter in a square, that there is a potential to have some sort of a sharp words with somebody. So this is a heads up. If you want transformation in your connection, you're going to have to learn to communicate so that the divine masculine, if you're the divine feminine energy, can truly understand what it is that you're trying to convey without the misunderstanding. And it feels like there's the propensity for some sort of sharpness. There's the Five of Pentacles. Let's not get into, I'm hearing vast disagreements today. You may try, let's just say, you may try to reach out, and or you have a emotional conversation with your twin. It's almost like you want to do this convincing. It's not your job to convince them, and you may get very frustrated because you're like suffering this disappointment. You've just come out of this false twin. You meet your new twin. This could have happened a long time ago, and then all of a sudden you meet your true twin. You kind of know what's going on. So on the onset, you're like, we're twin flames. I can feel it. I know what this feels like. And then what happens is they are like, they shut it down. They're so consumed with their own disappointment in their lives, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. So, all right, Ten of Pentacles underneath. Let's keep it grounded and balanced. In essence, we just want to be very mindful of our conversations today. If we do have a conversation with your twin, it's not about convincing. Okay, let's do bottom of the deck. Oh, wait, sorry. Let's pull from the Lovers Oracle just to get messages. I just saw sexual union. So take that for whatever that's worth. All right. Messages from your twin or about your connection. I'm getting a message strongly that the divine feminine feels like the twin flame is meant to fill a void within them, and that is not the truth. Romance. Cupid arrow strikes. So for some of you, this could be a very romantic conversation. That's that Mars and Venus being favorably aspected. There could be some communication that's favorable. That's, it's all about, passion, sex, love, and confusing all of those is what I'm feeling like. Secret admirer and soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Maybe that's the truth that's coming out today, where those feelings are going to be presented. But remember, there might be a misalignment in the way the message is conveyed and how it is perceived. So step back and give that an opportunity. Okay, I don't really want to take all these, but we're going to do it anyway. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control, and how they see the connection is not something you need to change. At times we must surrender the old before something new. This could be, surrendering the belief that the twin flame is there to fill or complete you. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe coming through. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Let go, and all will work out. Lastly, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Just seems to contradict what I just said, but in a whole different way. All right, bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine. The Magician. That's what I was thinking about with this magically transform. We have a magical transformation that could be through communication, but that's if you let go of how you need to hear it. And then bottom of the deck for the connection, the Ten of Pentacles. We already talked about that. And the Seven of Pentacles for the masculine. All right, that's the reading. I hope it helps. Please check out that video series about twin flames. Helps to explain a lot of the journey and give you some good information so that you can help yourself understand what you're experiencing and why. All right. Thank you for being here. I can't wait to see you in another twin flame reading. Until then, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.